I'm Attar.
Hi, I'm Maneesha.
Welcome to our podcast, Two Best Friends, where two best friends, which is us, talk about anything and everything that relates to millennials, mothers, working women, migrants, and pretty much everything and everyone.
Yes, and here we are today. And knowingly or unknowingly, we have reached that age. It's Atta's birthday, and that's why we're talking about it.
Oh, reminding me of the Budhapa.
The Buddha.
I may not feel it.
And we have reached maybe into the auntie stage of our life. Or have we? Have we accepted or not? We'll explore that. But that is what we're going to talk about it. When did we become aunties? Or are we aunties or are we not? And go further into it. But before we do that,
Silver lining.
yes, so silver lining of the week. I will start.
Oh, I wanted to start because I don't want to come across as a stealer. So, just FYI for everyone, we don't know each other's silver lining.
But we are very sure what it is. I think go for it. I'll give you that for today.
Thank you. So it is the Bhuvin experience.
Fine. Go. I can have a different twist to it.
Oh, really? Now I'm keen.
Now you tell me what it is.
Okay, so for me, it was going out my birthday eve. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to have a chilled night with my best friends, listening to nice music, and just having like a nice, calm, and just relaxing time. Um, and I came across Bhuvin and happened to be performing the same time as when we wanted to go out. And we went, and I tell you what, it was the best feeling ever sitting beside my best friends, sitting beside people that I know they knew the music that I like, every song, everything, just the vibe of it. It was just so sensational. Singing the music, even though I'm told I'm not much of a singer, but you didn't complain.
You were singing well at that.
Oh, I'm going to frame that recording. So I think doing that with you guys, I did not mind driving there. I did not mind driving that late. I did not mind compromising on my sleep for it. It was just a very heartwarming experience. Absolutely loved it.
And yeah, so going further with that, Bhuvid experience,
Yeah.
it was, and I think I had no idea what it was, so we went for it, and it was like it was the most uncomfortable venue, and that is very auntie-like. I know I did, but the magic he created was brilliant, and you was like, man, this one person can just must like the way the stories and everything. It was really amazing experience, and it was so like like I loved it as well. It was really good, and I think I was I had a full on week, so it was like last thing yesterday going into it. But it's interesting. Even when I was driving in, I was pretty excited because I'm like a few people in your life. I don't mind spending all the time with these people, and like I can see you and that's what I felt when I came in. I'm like, this is good. This is, I don't feel like, oh my god, another thing. And it was brilliant. It was a really nice night again. Just having that opportunity to sit and just
it was funny. The event was running behind the scheduled time, and we were like, "Yeah, 10 minute के बाद निकल जाएंगे अगर शुरू नहीं हुआ." And that was late by an 1.5 hour, and we were like, 10 minute और उसके बाद निकल रहे हैं. And as soon as that guy picked up his guitar, he sang one line, and we were like, staying. Yes, we're staying for the whole
We will be here.
event. I personally am notorious that I will go to these shows and I always put a time limit to it. Doesn't matter who it is, I'm always like, if it's going for 3 hours, I'm staying here just before, like 2.5, so I can beat the traffic, I can beat the rush of getting out, and I don't hesitate to go. I did not even hesitate to leave Diljit Dosanjh. But with him, first line where we were like, we're staying. We're staying the whole
We didn't even talk, but we knew we were going to be there. It was really
just
so
good.
If you have, you like that kind of poetry and music, and if you there were lots of people from different parts of South Asia. Go for it. It's really amazing. And it's funny that you said that, and I think it kind of is a perfect segue into our auntie experiences, is putting a time limit on an event.
I didn't even realize that was it.
Like when did you notice when you first did that realization of it? That's where it is. When you put a time limit saying, I'm going to leave at this time because this is it. I can't deal with it anymore.
I feel like how you mentioned about like when did we feel like, oh, there's a story when you felt like, when did you felt that you've become an auntie? I don't have time. I don't have a specific incident, but I know I became auntie quite young. I became that irritable person very early on in my life.
What do you mean irritable person?
Like I was very certain with my limits, with my things that ऐसा है तो ऐसा है. इतने बजे तक मैं हूँ तो हूँ. I am not going to go past this time limit. I am sleepy. I am doing those things. If I'm annoyed by things, loud noises and jada bolna, small talks, hai to hai.
Would you not? No, I think you've ebbed and flowed with that.
Yes, when I want to. But there, when I don't want to, I put a hard restriction on it. So I think
You have your hard limits very
yes,
clear.
very clear.
Are there any moments though when you
Yes.
felt like, oh my god, that is such an auntie thing I just did?
Oh.
Tell me, Attar. Come on.
The biggest auntie thing that I think I do still is telling them not to call me auntie.
Call me Didi, please.
I call me Bua.
Yeah.
Call me Masi. Call me by my name. Don't call me auntie. This happened actually the other day. So at a gurdwara, all the kids, they will sometimes call you auntie. And I'm like, nah. You are calling me Attar Masi. Nah, I am Janhit ki Attar Masi. Yeah. So call me Attar Masi. Do not call me auntie. You know what she said? She was like, but you're not sisters. You're not sisters with my mom. And I'm like, नहीं, but फिर भी यहाँ पे संगत में सब बहनें हैं. And then she said, she was like, but you guys call that auntie. And I'm like, sure we do.
Yeah, but that's auntie.
I'm not, I'm Masi.
Yes, I know. I think I cringe within myself as well. I think I have this weird thing where when I see like kids means like, I'm talking about like 17, 18, under 20, whatever. I do this like, I start like straightening up their clothes or like cleaning up.
No way.
Which is such a, which is such a, my urge is like, you know, I can see something and I'll be like fixing it. That's but it's such an auntie thing. If they're like someone I know or someone's kid or whatever, I'll be like, hi. It's like, okay, that is such a auntie trait. I recognize that in me.
It's and you know what this is? This is like a typical desi trait.
Well, it is. I'm a desi bro.
दूसरा मैं तो ये बोलती हूँ आंटी मत. This is a very Western term. इतने भगवान ने इतने अच्छे रिश्ते बनाए.
मासी बुआ कुछ भी बना.
बोलो. आंटी मत बोलो बस.
Okay, I have a list of auntie traits, and I want you to tick off which one you connect to most.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So my first one is signs of auntyhood. Which ones are you? So, do you carry snacks everywhere?
Oh, I have a lunchbox that I carry.
Attar has a lunchbox. Well, I'm not an auntie there because I don't. So that's good.
No, but it's not मैं वो snacks offer नहीं करती हूँ किसी को. मेरे खुद.
That's fine.
But that's my food though.
But that's your snacks.
Yeah, मेरा lunch breakfast.
That's still you carrying snacks.
I don't offer anyone.
Do you think aunties offer?
Yeah, aunties offer.
Oh,
I don't carry bhujia. I carry those things.
Okay, fine. We haven't reached that stage, so no.
I'm not fucking it.
Becoming obsessed with bulk grocery shopping. So Indian store masala sales, Costco runs. I am guilty of that. I do.
I don't think I am.
I do it all the time. Costco runs 100%.
But the thing is, your family structure is different to mine.
Yeah,
maybe that's why.
But I like bulk, just doing it and done once a fortnight. Like not like everything, but like some stuff, milk and stuff or whatever, I'll just do it.
No, toilet paper, paper towel, cleaning products, that I will.
Oh,
not anything else. Because I don't even bulk buy toothpaste because what if कल के दिन मेरा mood change है मुझे कोई दूसरी चाहिए. आज मुझे चारकोल की चाहिए कल मुझे नमक वाली.
Again, I sound like someone that an auntie would say, but that's fine.
No, it's choice. Aunties will not have choice. Okay. Aunties will stick to
that thing. Okay.
I'm not auntie.
When did you change your paste last time?
अभी recently मैंने चारकोल वाली थी अब मैंने नमक वाली है. I'm telling you.
If that's an auntie trait or not. I want to know this. Charcoal, knowing what your toothpaste has.
That's being aware.
No. I have no idea. So I don't know if it is.
Aunties do that.
Okay. They don't.
Aunties, they don't know.
Oh, I think
they will just do the dant manjan.
I actually don't do dant manjan. Some version of it. Okay. Instead of drinks, having chai or coffee. Matcha for you right now.
I'll have garam pani. Garam pani. I carry my garam pani with me all the time.
I'd have chai nowadays more than anything. So I think that is wearing sensible shoes to functions.
And pooch mat ye baat.
Why? मैं तो heels में मेरे इतने sneakers like last night when we were going for the thing and I was wearing suit it was so hard for me to match कि मैं क्या पहनूं आजकल मेरे जितने shoes हैं सारे no heels and comfort takes priority तो फिर भी पहन लेती पहनी हुई है तूने but yesterday we went to an Indian event and I was wearing Doc Martens with my suits. That's my cool, no? I'm a cool auntie. But it was comfort. It was only for comfort. Actually, can I say what your style represents in auntie ki bhasha? You know what Samaj Seva wali auntie? Social worker auntie. So, समाज सेवा. Okay, fine. समाज सेवा वाली आंटी कॉटन का सारा कुछ मिक्स मैच करके ये पहन ली और चले. That's my vibe all the time, but yeah, I know that. Yeah. I only don't put a black red bindi here. Next. So now, the Australian twist. Are you that auntie who tells the kids to put UV and sunscreen? I do. Yeah. I do. But in Australia, I think that's just a samaj seva. You have to. You have to. Samaj seva. It is. Very much. It's slip, slap, slop. Isn't it? यही है ना ये slip slap slop हाँ सीरियसली सनस्क्रीन लगाया करो यार सभी लगाया करो घर में भी लगाया करो if you want to have a good skin you need to have oh my god sunscreen. Okay go back no this is like saying we want to prove we are not aunties but I can see where this segment in episode is going after this SPF 50 PA++++. Okay. Please. It's good. Very good. La Roche-Posay makes okay. Stop. Let's take it back. Having strong opinions about which suburb has the best Indian grocery store. A twist. What does that mean? Pani. Take the grocery out and put the pani. I will debate on people. If you want Attar to debate, she will debate on that. Pani ka, oh my god. My pehle ka dream was to try different coffees everywhere around the world. Yeah. Now that I've quit coffee, now my thing is pani. I've always been trying pani and I'm like, I need to have something. So I might as well take up pani again. That's true. Pani. Darwin का पानी बहुत अच्छा था. अच्छा तो let's go back. तेरे एरिया से भी मेरा एरिया खराब हो गया अब ठीक हो गया मैं आके ट्राई करूँ ओके आंटी जी अच्छा तू बता now you know what your grocery thing is you have this particular like liking towards a particular paneer oh I do and I'm like जब मैंने तुझे बताया yes, paneer I love like it. No Sharma's better oh yeah Sharma I did penny drop really then I know Sharma's is better I've been buying Sharma's since then and I've been buying Costco since then oh my god, look at us talking about paneer connection here. But now I want to go back to this point where when you were growing up, you would have said, I would never say that when I grow up. And now you say it. Are there things that you say? I told you so. कहा था मैंने तो कहा था तुमसे. क्या समझे तनु? That's true. I stopped myself from saying it, but I want to say it. The disclaimer के साथ बोल look, I don't want to say it. But I just told you so. Oh man, that is so true. The other thing is, that whole like back in my day, like it's just weird, but there are moments where they are back in my days, like back in, the dial-up phones, or like, this is what happened. We used to have cassettes, and like this is something you used to hear your grandparents or your parents talk about, and you'd be like, oh my god, again this. And now I hear myself say, yeah, we used to have cassettes or CD players, and you try to explain, and you're like, oh my god, this is cringe, but. Yeah, my phone. I know Gyan sometimes when we're playing music in the car, so we take turns, कि एक उसका गाना, एक मेरा गाना. And he says, he's like, आपके ज़माने के गाने 6-6 मिनट के होते हैं. That is so unfair. Yes. मेरे ज़माने के तो 2 मिनट के. I was like, too bad. Yeah, you guys lost the creativity. That's not my problem. Your problem. Yeah. You're back in your day. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. So any other words or phrases you say that you still have? I do a bit of like don't waste food. It really annoys me, but I say it because I can't like even though I know it's fine, but sometimes it just comes out of my mouth. Do you know what my phrase is? That's it. I say it. I will take a deep sigh and be like, "Hi, Rabba." I'm like, I'm not in any pain. That phrase was not needed, but it's just a thing of like. I've heard growing up mothers say it, aunties say it, like "Hi Rabba," that I say like "Hi." I'm like, oh my god! As soon as I say it, I was like, "कमर में भी दर्द नहीं है, जोड़ों में भी दर्द नहीं है." Oh, that's my new thing. Yes, that's the other thing I just realized. This whole pain thing. Like I'm like, दुख रहा है थोड़ा back में ना. कभी-कभी वो दिन आता है, मेरा back में दुख रहा है, बोलते हुए भी ना, and then feel like, oh shit. Am I saying what I'm hearing I'm saying? But it does happen that I'm like, मेरे back में ना दुख सा रहा है. और the other thing, अगर कोई मुझे पूछे ना
कहाँ जा रही हो घूमने के लिए? And if I say like, oh yeah, this and this is what I want to do if it's remotely active, and then like, जब तक घुटने साथ दे रहे हैं कर लेते हैं.
Oh man, the things we say. And then we say we're not aunties. Auntie, in the auntie world, we have accepted it. There are two types of auntie. One is the nosy auntie, one is the cool auntie.
Oh,
Right?
I'm the cool auntie.
Of course you are. Of course, I think I am too. Who says we are not? But I don't think we are nosy anyways.
No, we are not nosy. But
Are we though? We spoke about gossiping in one of our episodes.
no, gossiping is like a very trivial thing. सभी करते हैं.
क्यों?
देख दिल का and it's also information sharing. But I think I am cool auntie because a lot of my nieces and nephews they will share. One of my nephews shares his college drama, like his friend circle drama. Yeah. And that makes me so happy. Yes, same. But I like when my nephews, not mine, but my nephews in laws, but when they share stuff with me, I'm like, yes, yes, I'm the cool auntie. I get all the information. But I think the other part of me is like sometimes, when you're overexcited and you're like, okay, I don't want to be the cringe auntie now. Where I'm like too much into it. But I'm like, yeah, man, I get it. I get what you're saying. I do though. Like it doesn't bother me. Like I don't have this feeling ever, except when they start using their some terms about relationships, where I'm like, what are you guys doing? मतलब ऐसी फीलिंग मुझे लगता है ठीक है यार कर लो यार तुम्हारी जिंदगी है कभी कभी एक्सेप्ट फॉर जब ये शिपिंग तो मेरे सर के मेरे ऊपर से जाता है we're not even familiar with situations. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like it just goes above my head and I'm like, okay, what is this? But yeah, so definitely we're cool aunties. I think our generation is of cool aunties. Yeah, because we are there as parents. Next generation for that. You have to ask Gyan and you have to ask a kid's generation. Oh my god, Gyan would be so cringed by me. So cringed. See? My nephews and nieces might think that I'm the coolest thing ever, but for Gyan, the same coolness is cringeworthy. He can. That's having kids, right? Like I think I think of my parents. I'm like, yeah, they were pretty cool, but at that time I was just like, oh my god, my parents were just. I got don't be with them. I was telling yesterday, I had an auntie moment where we were sitting there waiting, and I'm like, I'm gonna start making noise now. This is it. And when I said that, I'm like, oh my god, I am my mother because she used to do this, and I did. Yes. But yes, that's the thing. But the other thing is how auntie is also kind of powerful. Is it? Why? बताओ मुझे. Because you own your space. Yeah. Right? You give zero F's about dancing anywhere. True. Which we do. Unapologetic. We dance shamelessly at weddings. We've done it a few years back. We went to some not like far relationships, engagement on the last minute, and we danced. They thought we were like close sisters of a group. Absolutely. So we are good at that kind of stuff. Which I'm very proud of. We get the confidence to do things. We're not afraid to speak. We're not afraid to speak our mind and put our point across. Yeah. अगर गलत भी है तो लड़ जाते हैं. Yeah. And also, I feel like now is the space where you are also coming as a community leader, or you are people who listen to you, or you organize things, and which is a very auntie thing as well. So taking pride in that, accepting where we are, I guess. Oh my god, you connected two different things. But it's true. Only when you come to that, when you give zero F's about things, is when you can also organize things and put things together. Okay, sure. Okay, maybe you come. Cool aunties. That's cool auntie. That's what I think. But what you don't agree with that, Attar? No. I feel like auntie has a very negative notion. Not auntie, but like getting older. But it does have a lot of benefits as well. I don't like. I think we don't have time for any beat around the bush crap. We say it. We don't do small talk. If we are talking to each other, not each other, as in like with someone, we get to the point. That how are you? We don't say, oh yeah, I'm well. We say how actually it is, even if it is not so good. Why we will dwell into it. So I think that's a good thing of being an auntie or getting older. Yeah, it is. And I think at some point, I heard this sentence where it said, growing old is inevitable, right? It's part of life. But growing up is just a farce. Like you can be who you are and have fun and do whatever. Growing up is part of life as well. But the whole thing about like you can be childlike and have fun and do all of that, which is what I guess is a mix of things, right? But I guess at some point we are at that age where we are, doing things that maybe kids
our younger ones may cringe at. But, we can own it and just be like, this is how it is.
I know. Do you know my nephew, when I go to birth, my nephew says that to me.
What does he say?
His dad is like, he is a couch potato. He will work and then he'll come and just crash on the couch and he doesn't. You cannot even bribe him to move from it. You cannot ask him to go anywhere. And if him and I are together and there might be a plan of going out, and I'll look at him, he'll look at me, and we'll be like, he करना है छोड़ दो करे back. And my nephew will say, do not be there. He actually says that these two need to be separated. He says, it's like, yeah, we call old people old slone, like old slave, like old slone. And he'd be like, don't you be an old slone. And I'm like, I can't, I'm already one. Give me the couch, I don't want to go out. I think I'm like worse in our group as well, that I'm the one who doesn't want to go out.
No,
In the couch.
sometimes when people now say it, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like there was, I think that's another change, right? But it's also like, I don't know if it's an auntie thing, but it's a, with that stage, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with just chilling at home and not doing stuff.
Just owning it. I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable in myself. I don't even give a shit anymore about anything. I do actually. I do. That's such a hypocritical thing to say. I do. I don't give a shit.
Sure you don't. But is it so? Yeah, I guess accepting that we are aunties. Attar, have you accepted?
Like pushing
auntie
it
much.
Pushing it much.
Well, accept it or not, it's part of it. And I guess it's that weird feeling when someone does call you, but the reality.
के बाद I will accept it.
So till 45, we are Bua, Masi, Didi, whatever you want to call
Didi
us.
भी नहीं, Didi भी रहने दो. I don't like Didi either. Bua Masi Attar.
Bua, Masi, Attar is what Attar identifies as. I can be called Maneesha, Bua, Masi, Mami, or Didi if you feel like it.
I do get called Didi, but वो ठीक है.
Someone really young calls me Didi, no? It's also crazy.
You know what it is? I think that's another thing of like Bua Masika with the auntie thing. Call me Pan. Because I call
That's
people
another thing
Pan.
you would like to be identified as.
Yes, I like calling people Pan, Panji. I don't call them Didi as much. So I would like that to be honest.
Man, it's interesting. Do you think, and this is going to another topic, but do you think we complicate our life too much? So, like, in this country, it's all about just call by name, regardless of what age it is.
चाचा ताया बुआ सब कुछ नहीं नाम ही है.
कितना law less complicated है.
Aunt Kathy, Aunt Jen.
Aunt भी नहीं है. अब बंदा अगर related हो तो aunt है, नहीं तो नाम है.
नाम है.
कितना आसान है. हमने I think we've complicated it too much.
नहीं ठीक है प्यार मोहब्बत ऐसी हो.
अच्छा ठीक है.
ऐसे ही बढ़ते हैं.
ऐसे ही बढ़ाते हैं. Yeah, anyways, that's another topic. Coming back to it. Tell us about your moment of when you felt like it or you don't.
Oh, if you relate to us.
Uncle,
as
auntie?
Uncle, auntie, chacha, taya. What do you want to be called? Do you know many people don't like to be called taya nowadays?
Yeah.
They be like chachu. Everyone's chachu.
Tell us, what do you identify?
What rishta do you want to be called?
What rishta do you want to be called? And we will go from there.
Yes. But thank you so much for listening to us.
Yes.
We'll come back with another topic next week. If you do want to listen to us talking on any particular topic, let us know on our socials, Instagram, YouTube, and we love to hear from you guys.
Yes.
Until then, take care.
Bye.
See ya.